welcome back to the GoPro Mountain Games, where anything can happen, including scaling a bear with one of the world's greatest kayakers, Rafa Ortiz. I can't believe this is happening right now. This is like magic.
What he's talking about doing an interview on top of a bear.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me. How about for you?
Yeah, this is the first time as well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hey, thanks so much for being here. So, Rafa, you have been all over the world kayaking, dropping waterfalls like it's no big deal. We're talking like huge, huge waterfalls. So what is it like to be here at Vail and the GoPro Mountain Games? How does it compare to your life during the rest of the year?
Well, it is actually very different. I love coming out here just because it's such a cool event. It gathers some of my best friends, kayakers, but also from different sports. I was out last night having fun with a lot of different GoPro athletes, GoPro ambassadors from different activities. It's kind of crazy. I was hanging out with this guy from India that does motorcycle tours in India. And I don't know, I love that about this event, that gathers all these people, but also I love the place. I love the town of Vail. It's just such a cool, glamour, to this event that is really different from what we usually do. I'm usually sleeping in the back of my van, in some, gravel road somewhere, or exploring a river that's very remote. So yeah, this is different from what I usually do.
Okay, now the water. So, you've competed in the Steep Creek Challenge, and then also you're gonna be doing the 8-ball later on. Actually, right after this, you have to sprint over there. The water's a little bit chilly. Is that typical for you to be participating in sports in that kind of cold water?
So I'm originally from Mexico, and no, the water's really warm there. So that's what I kind of grew up with in kayaking. But then I recently moved to Washington State, where the water is all snow melt, so it is quite cold. But it did take me quite a while to adapt to it. It's really cold here in Vail as well, and it does make it complicated for me sometimes, because especially my hands. I have my hands in the water when I'm paddling constantly, for a race, and I lose a lot of my power from my hands. You lose circulation, and in the end, without circulation, your muscles can't work as well. So that is a little bit of a challenge for someone like me that grew up in warm water.
Okay, now today you're going to be doing the 8-ball challenge. This is something where you have to kayak down, and then you've got people like Ken Hovey out there trying to wreck your line. And how does that compare to, let's say, chasing Niagara, where you were attempting to maybe actually, over Niagara? Guys, for real. But how do you prepare for an event like that? Can you prepare?
For Niagara, you're talking about? Or for 8-ball?
First of all, yeah. We'll leave Niagara for another time, because
Okay.
It's such an amazing adventure. But for the 8-ball, do you actually, can you train for that?
Not really. I mean, for me, 8-ball is more of a fun event, super low stress, more I'm stressed out because I can get hurt. That's really the stressful part about it. But it's an event that involves a lot of different factors, so I think it's really hard to it's you can't really train or expect to do well. You just gotta go in there, have fun, do your best. Good skills sometimes get you out of hard situations. Coming in, having someone coming straight at you and being able to crank your boat super quick, and have quick strokes to escape. But also, being a good boater, you're kind of like a target, so it's like people know me and they're like, okay, let's go get Rafa, or let's go get Dane, or it's also a disadvantage.
Oh man. Well, listen, Rafa, I could ask you a million more questions. Check out Chasing Niagara. Do yourself a favor and see what this guy just does on a daily basis. Thank you so much. Best of luck in the 8-ball today. And speaking of 8-ball, Ken Hovey, he's gonna be one of the 8-balls. He's gonna be after you. But right now, he's over doing some slacklining. Let's check in with what he's doing, how he's getting ready for tonight.